So hello my dear students, welcome to Manulo classes. So today we are back with our new edition of question of the month. So my dear, in today's class I'll be taking 10 questions based on the latest trend in CLAT exam. So what happens during the last 2 years? Many questions in your exam are coming based upon the passages. So if I talk about the quantitative technique section, so there are passages and based on the passages, there are 5 questions. So let us discuss those questions. So this was the passage. COVID-19 pandemic turned life upside down for many families across the world. Mr. Abhishek was working as a sales executive in the famous marketing company. Due to COVID-19 pandemic and the restriction, Mr. Abhishek was not able to achieve his monthly targets. Fine. So this is just a story, ठीक है ना? This is the story of a common man during the pandemic. Now what happens? Instead of giving you direct passages, direct I would say ki pie chart or bar graph etc, so the information is given in terms of the passage. Fine. So he was analyzing his spendings of the last year and the breakup of the spendings are given. So last year 2019 it is given that his analysis was that he spent 23% of his income on food. My dear, I am assuming his total income as 100x. So let the income was 100x. So this income is distributed over various heads, and those heads are, first is food. Food is 23%. So food value is 23% of the total, that is 23x. Okay. 15% on housing. So housing 15% of the total, that is 15x. 12% on the children's education. So I am writing children education here, that is 12x. Okay. For his transport, he spent 10%, that is 10x. Transport 10x. In the meanwhile, transport 10% and clothing it is 10%. So clothing again 10%, 10x. In the meanwhile, he also saves 15% of his income. So saving is 15%. Saving is equal to 15x. Now in this question there was one error beta. So what was the error? It is written that the remaining 20% of the expenditure he kept as other spendings. So this was the problem with this question in the actual exam, CLAT 2021 exam. So here it was written 20%, but 20% is not the remaining. जो हमारे पास बच गया है बेटा वो 15% ही बचा होगा. You can check टोटल इनकम अगर हम 100x लेके चलते हैं तो यहाँ पे फूड का वैल्यू है 23x, हाउसिंग 15x, चिल्ड्रंस एजुकेशन 12x, ट्रांसपोर्ट 10x, क्लॉथ्स 10x, सेविंग इज 15x. अगर मैं इनको ऐड करता हूँ, इफ आई ऐड ऑल दीज वैल्यूज, हमारे पास कितना बनेगा? 23 प्लस 15 38 प्लस 12 50 प्लस 10 60 प्लस 10 70 प्लस 15 85x हमारे पास हो गया. सो रिमेनिंग वैल्यू हैज टू बी 15x, बट उन्होंने 20% लिखा है बेटा, ठीक है ना? सो वो थोड़ा सा मैं अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, मेरे हिसाब से यहाँ पे क्या आंसर होने चाहिए थे वो मैं डिस्कस करूंगा, ठीक है ना? दे हैव गिवन द 20% बट दैट इज रॉन्ग. 20% इज नॉट रिमेनिंग. सो अदर एक्सपेंसेस को मैं मान के चलता हूँ बेटा रिमेनिंग दैट इज 15x, ठीक है ना? ओके. एक दो क्वेश्चन पे फर्क पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना? सो जनरली इट हैपेंस इन दिस एग्जाम के कुछ क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो गलत आते हैं एंड यू हैव टू put the representation for that, ठीक है ना? क्लेम करना होता है. Now whatever what is given, he also saves 15% of his income and the remaining 20% of the expenditure he kept as the other spendings. Answer the following questions provided with regard to Mr. Abhishek. So let us move to the questions. Question beta. If the total amount spent during 2019 was 56,000, it means जो हमने total assume किया बेटा, total 100x, 100x का value is given to be 56,000. Fine. Then what was the amount spent on food? Food के ऊपर जो हमने लिखा 23% था, I guess. Yeah, food value was 23x. So simple question is, if 100x is 56,000, then what is the value of 23x? So you can say that x will be equal to 56,000 divided by 100, that is 560. We have to find the value of 23x. So 23x will be 23 into 560. तो ये वैल्यू कितना आ जाएगा 12880. दिस विल बी द आंसर. ठीक है ना. सो आंसर हैज टू बी बी एंड रिप्रेजेंटेशन में भी इट वाज गिवन बी ओनली. ठीक है ना. other method I can say that the expenditure on food was 23%. So I can say here we got the answer. इसको सोल्व करने का दूसरा मेथड देख लेते बेटा. We have to find what is the value of 23% of 56,000. ठीक है ना. This question and the way I solved the question are same. ठीक है ना. जैसे ये भी आपको कंफर्टेबल लगता है वैसे आप सोल्व कर सकते हो बेटा. So again this value is coming out to be 12,880 rupees. This will be the answer. ठीक है ना. So here options are also far. तो हम एक बार चेक करके देखते बेटा. वैसे अगर बात करें हम विदाउट कैलकुलेशन कैसे हम इसको अप्रोक्सीमेशन से सोल्व करते हैं. माय डियर, दिस 23%, मैं थोड़ा सा स्पेस चाहूंगा बेटा, एक बार इसको इरेज कर देता हूं. आई होप यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. 23% is nothing but 23% is 25% minus 2%. Understood? My dear, 25% is 1/4 of the number. 25%. But you are not supposed to write this thing. ठीक है ना. एग्जाम में ऐसा लिखना नहीं है. It should be in your brain only. 23% is 25% minus 2%. 2% less than 25%. And we know जो हमने क्लासरूम में डिस्कशन किया था बेटा, परसेंटेज में we give a table. 25% of a number is 1/4 of the number. So what is 25% of 56,000? 25%, 1/4 of this is 14,000. 25% is 1/4 of 56,000, that is 14,000. And 2% of this number, 1% is 560. So 2% will be how much? 2%. 1% is 560. So 2% will be double of that. That will be 1120 rupees less. 1120 rupees less than 14,000. So answer is coming out to be 12,880. Okay my dear, 12,880. ठीक है ना. So I can say that any student who is serious about this exam, जिसने भी थोड़ा सा ध्यान से प्रिपरेशन किया है बेटा, anybody can solve this question. But there is a difference between the approach of those students who are finally in the selection list versus those people who attempted it but still they are not selected. वो अप्रोच का डिफरेंस रहा होगा बेटा. ठीक है ना. So if you are writing less in the exam, then you are scoring more because our brain speed is far more than our handwriting speed. ठीक है ना. तो ऐसे करना है आपको. ठीक है ना. चलिए नेक्स्ट. If the total amount spent was 56,000, how much money was spent on clothing and housing together? Clothing and housing together. If you remember, my dear, clothing was 10x and housing was 15x. Clothing was 10x and housing was 15x. So 10x plus 15x, that is 25x. Clothing plus housing is 25%. So we can say 25% of 56,000 is 1/4 of this number. 1/4 of 56,000. That we calculated in the last question as well. So that is coming out to be 14,000. So answer will be C. Fine, my dear. 25% of 56,000, or orally you can say 25% is 1/4, and 1/4 of 56,000 is coming out to be 14,000 rupees. That will be the answer. Okay, my dear. Let's go for the third question. What was the ratio of the total amount of money spent on housing to that of the education? Housing to the education. देखते बेटा, housing 15% and children's education is 12%. So housing is to children's education. Fine. Housing value was 15% of 56,000, and children's education was 12% of 56,000 rupees. Fine. In the exam, it is quite possible that some of the student will be solving like this only. ठीक है ना? But my dear, no need to write these things. ठीक है ना? Exam में ऐसा भी नहीं लिखना था आपको. We simply know that here the value is 15% and here value is 12%. What is the ratio of 15 and 12? That ratio is coming out to be 5:4. ठीक है ना? तो इतना सब लिखने की जरूरत नहीं थी. ठीक है ना? Not required at all. But still you can say these numbers will get cancelled. Simply हमें 12 and 15 का रेशियो चाहिए. That is coming out to be 5:4. ठीक है ना? So every single second that you are saving while solving these questions counts in your final selection. Okay, my dear. तो इतना लिखना नहीं है. And without writing also you can say housing 15% and children's education 12%. 15 and 12, that will be 3. So you can cancel out 5:4. Next, the total expenditure of the family for the year 2019 was 56,000. What was the amount saved by the family during the year? Saving, it was given that saving is 15%. Saving is 15%. If I remember correctly, saving was 15%. Fine. So we have to find the 15% of 56,000 rupees. 15% of 56,000 rupees. So how much will be the value? 15 zeros are 0, 15 6 are 90, 15 5 are 75 plus 9, 8,400 rupees. Okay, my dear. So answer is 8,400. How can you calculate it orally? My dear, 15% is nothing but 10% plus 5%. So what is 10% of 56,000 rupees? That is 5,600, and 5% will be half of that. 5,600 plus, this is the value of 10%, and 5% will be half of this, 2,800. So this is coming out to be 8,400 rupees. This calculation is beneficial only if you can calculate these things in your brain. ठीक है ना बेटा? ऐसे मैं मान के चलूं कि you can do these calculations in your brain, तभी benefit होगा ऐसे attempt करने का. Okay, if you are writing these things ki what is the 10%, if you are writing 10% is equal to 10 upon 100 into 56,000, then it is better you do like this only. Okay, so these calculations are beneficial only if you have practiced these calculations before your final exam. ठीक है ना? चलिए. Next, if the total amount spent during the year 2019 was 56,000 rupees, the amount spent on the other spending and clothing together was higher than. My dear, इस क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम था, because in your original question it was given that other spendings were 20%, but that is not coming out to be 20%. वो हमारा कितना आया था बेटा? 15% आया था, I guess. ठीक है ना? We have to find the total spending on other spending and the clothing together. Clothing, एक बार हम उसको टोटल देख लेते बेटा. Other spending 15% and clothing is 10%. So other plus clothing, that is coming out to be 25%. कह रहा है was higher than, ये किससे ज्यादा था? First part, housing and child education. My dear, housing plus children's education अगर मैं बात करूं तो that is coming out to be 27%. हाउसिंग प्लस चिल्ड्रंस एजुकेशन इज 27%, तो इट इज नॉट मोर देन दैट, ठीक है ना, 25% इज लेस देन दैट, तो दिस इज नॉट देयर। फूड एंड द ट्रांसपोर्ट, एक बार देख लेते हैं माय डियर, फूड 23% and transport 10%, this is 33%, so it is not higher than, fine, so this is also not the answer. Next देख लेते बेटा, food and housing, दोबारा देख लेते हैं, if the total amount spent during the year was 56,000 rupees, पहली चीज तो ये क्लियर होना चाहिए कि माय डियर वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू यूज दिस 56,000, इसका हमें रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं है, ठीक है ना। Deliberately if some students are trying to use this 56,000 as the data, then they are just wasting their time. We have to simply compare the percentage values, ठीक है ना। हमें कौन कौन सा बताना है, other spending and clothing together, other spending and clothing together was higher than, ये बताना है ये किससे ज्यादा था, ठीक है ना। तो other spending 15x मान के चलता हूँ, clothing 10x है, so we have to take 15x plus 10x, that is 25x, 25x का वैल्यू किससे ज्यादा था। I think in your exam answer was given as A, that was wrong, ठीक है ना, तो गलत था, बाद में कुछ स्टूडेंट्स ने अप्लाई किया होगा उसके लिए। तो here first option says housing and children's education, simply आपको देखना है 25% is higher than what, it means जो options हैं which option is giving you the value less than 25, first option try करते बेटा, housing and children's education, let's check, housing 15, children's education 12, 15 plus 12 27, no this is not the correct answer। next देखते बेटा, food and the transport, food and the transport, you can check, food 23 and transport 10, this is coming out to be 33, it is not less than 25। next option देखते बेटा, food and housing, food and housing, I think this will also not be the answer। next housing and saving, हाउसिंग एंड सेविंग, तो ये क्वेश्चन में प्रॉब्लम था, हाउसिंग एंड सेविंग, अगर आप बात करोगे हाउसिंग 15 एंड सेविंग 15, तो ये भी नहीं बन रहा है, तो इनमें से कोई आंसर बन नहीं रहा है। सो हियर दे हैव गिवन यू द आंसर एज ए, तो वो मेरे हिसाब से किसके अकॉर्डिंग दिया होगा, ये ए उन्होंने तब दिया होगा बेटा व्हेन दे हैव टेकन हियर 20x, ठीक है ना। तो एक आध क्वेश्चन तो हर एग्जाम में गलत होता है, तो टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं, इस एग्जाम में थोड़े से कुछ ज्यादा हो गए गलत, ठीक है ना। चलिए ओके माय डियर, फाइन। चलिए, तो अगर यहाँ पे उन्होंने 20x लिया होता तब क्या होता, जब ये 20x हुआ होता तो क्लोथिंग प्लस अदर एक्सपेंसेस, तो अदर को मैं 20 लेता तो ये 30 आ जाता बेटा, तो 30 में फिर हम बात करेंगे हाउसिंग प्लस चिल्ड्रंस एजुकेशन, इफ इंस्टेड ऑफ 15x यहाँ पे 20x होता बेटा, तो क्लोथिंग प्लस अदर्स मिला के 30x हो जाता, 30x इज हायर देन व्हाट, हाउसिंग प्लस चिल्ड्रंस एजुकेशन इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 27%, तो ये 27% से ज्यादा होता, ओके। तो स्टिल यू कुड हैव अप्लाइड फॉर दैट, इनमें से कोई भी करेक्ट आंसर नहीं था बेटा, इसके सभी आंसर्स रॉन्ग थे, सभी ऑप्शंस रॉन्ग थे। चलिए लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट सेट, ये हमारा सेकंड सेट है। देयर वर 3 सेट्स, ऑन एवरी सेट ईच सेट देयर वर 5 क्वेश्चंस, तो इसके भी 5 देख लेते हैं। ए न्यूली फॉर्म्ड स्टेट गवर्नमेंट वांट टू ब्रिंग more development in the state, therefore the government proposed to launch various welfare programs. Before bringing up any welfare program, the state government intend to understand the population percentage of the state by the age group. What is happening, they are distributing the population according to the various age groups, तो directly हम आ जाते हैं बेटा, if the total number of people is 100x, तो हम बात करेंगे 0 to 15 एज ग्रुप है, 0 से लेके 15 तक, देन 16 से लेके 25 तक, 16 to 25, then 26 to 35, 36 to 38, 38 to 45, 46 to 50, 50 to 55, 56 to 60, 60 to 65, 66 to 70, 71 to 72, 73 to 74, 75 to 80, 81 to 82, 83 to 85, 86 to 87, 88 to 89, 90 to 91, 92 to 93, 94 to 95, 96 to 97, 98 to 99, 100 to 101, 102 to 103, 104 to 105, 106 to 107, 108 to 109, 110 to 111, 112 to 113, 114 to 115, 116 to 117, 118 to 119, 120 to 121, 122 to 123, 124 to 125, 126 to 127, 128 to 129, 130 to 131, 132 to 133, 134 to 135, 136 to 137, 138 to 139, 140 to 141, 142 to 143, 144 to 145, 146 to 147, 148 to 149, 150 to 151, 152 to 153, then 36 years to 45, 46 to 55, then 56 to 65, and finally 66 plus. चलिए, let the total population is 100x. तो यहाँ पे हम बात करेंगे बेटा, the state government found that the state's 30% of the population were children between the age group 0 to 15. So 0 to 15, this will be 30x, 30% population. Next age group 17.75%, 17.75x. Next age group 26 to 35 were 17.25%, 17.25x. 36 to 45, 14.5%, 14.5x. Okay. 46 to 55, it was 14.25x, 14.25x. Next 5.12x. And the remaining population was 1.13x, 1.13x. तो इसको अगर मैं टोटल को ऐड करूंगा, ठीक है ना, so the entire population is distributed according to the various age groups. So if I add these values, 17.75 plus 17.25 is 35, 35 plus 30, 65, 65 plus इसको अगर मैं ऐड करूंगा तो 14, this is 20, ठीक है बेटा, 5.12 plus 1.13, that is 6.25, 6.25 plus 21 plus 14.25, 21.5 हो गया हमारे पास, 21.5 plus 14.5, टोटल इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 100x, ठीक है ना। तो इस डेटा में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ठीक है। चलिए, बस एक बार रिकन्फर्म करने के लिए कुछ बचा तो नहीं है, ठीक है ना। दिस इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 100x एंड इट इज बाउंड टू बी, एग्जाम में हमें चेक करने की जरूरत है नहीं, ठीक है ना। इट इज बाउंड टू बी 100x, ठीक है ना, बिकॉज नो एज ग्रुप इज लेफ्ट। ये मैंने अपने कंफर्मेशन के लिए चेक किया है। चलिए नेक्स्ट, out of every 5600 people, what is the number of people below the age group of 26? My dear, below the age group of 26, इसका मतलब we are talking about the population from 0 to 15 as well as 16 to 25, दोनों एज ग्रुप्स की बात कर रहे हैं, below 26 years, it means 0 to 15 as well as 16 to 25. so इसको अगर मैं ऐड करूंगा तो 30x plus 17.75x, that is coming out to be 47.75, 47.75. so basically we have to find what is 47.75% of 5600, 5600, ठीक है ना। हमें ये बताना बेटा, यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस भी काफी दूर दूर हैं। चलिए देखते हैं एक बार, 47.5%, approximately if I take it as 48%, approximately I am taking it, because why I am taking approximately, because 25.15 and 2515 and 2675 थोड़ा सा क्लोज है, ठीक है ना, इसीलिए थोड़ा सा चेक करने की कोशिश करते हैं हम। My dear, 47.75% को if I am taking it approximately as 48%, ठीक है ना, ऑप्शंस को रिमूव करने के लिए, ठीक है ना बेटा। कैन आई से दीज आर 2% लेस देन 50% ऑफ द नंबर, 2% approximately 2% less than 50% of the number. 50% of the number is half of the number, so we can say 50% of the number minus 2% of the number, approximately 50% of the number is half of this number, 2800, okay, minus 2% of 5600 is 112, ठीक है, okay my dear. So it is coming out to be 2674, approximately, approximate की बात कर रहा हूं बेटा, ठीक है ना, अदरवाइज हमारे पास पहले कितना आया था 2688 आया था। वन मोर थिंग, आपके एग्जाम में ये जो डेटा है 5600 इज सेम डेटा, ठीक है ना। अगर आपको थोड़ा सा भी याद है बेटा, इन द प्रीवियस सेट वी हैव फाउंड द एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ 48%, पहले हमने किया था। लेट अस गो बैक टू दैट, ठीक है ना। बिना चेक किए भी आप इसको सोल्व कर सकते हो, ठीक है ना, विदाउट सोल्विंग यू कैन फाइंड इट, ठीक है ना। हमने निकाला था बेटा आई गेस कि कहीं ना कहीं 48% निकाला था, नहीं निकाला, सॉरी माय मिस्टेक, नहीं निकाला, ठीक है ना, 48 नहीं निकाला, वो 23% निकाला है, ठीक है ना। चलिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं बेटा, बट स्टिल वी कैन से कि अप्रोक्सीमेटली दिस विल बी द वैल्यू। आपको एग्जैक्ट कैलकुलेशन से नहीं करना है, ठीक है ना। चलिए नेक्स्ट, there are 400 million people below the age of 36 years. How many million approximately are in the age group 56 to 65%? 56 to 65%. My dear, बिलो द एज ग्रुप ऑफ 36 इयर्स, अगर मैं बात करूं, हमने जो डेटा बनाया था लेटेस्ट चेक, बिलो द एज ग्रुप ऑफ 36 इयर्स, सो आई कैन से कि ये तीनों ग्रुप आ जाएंगे हमारे पास, these three groups together will give you the people below 36 years। तो इनको हम अगर ऐड करेंगे तो 17 प्लस 17.75 प्लस 17.25 is 35 plus 30, that is 65%। 65% value is given to us, 65% value is given to us। How much? This is 400 million। We have to find approximate the number of people in the age group 56 to 65 years। 56 to 65, that was 5.12%, 5.12%। so my dear, my answer will be 65% is 400, so 1% will be 400 upon 65, then the value of 5.12% will be into 5.12। अब इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर भी प्रॉब्लम था बेटा, ठीक है ना। अगर हम इसको सोल्व करते हैं तो दिस इज कमिंग आउट टू बी 31.5 मिलियन के करीब आ रही है, 31.5 मिलियन के करीब आ रहा था ये क्वेश्चन, बट एग्जाम में हाँ इट इज गिवन देयर, ठीक है ना, 31.5 मिलियन। ओके चलिए नेक्स्ट पे चलते हैं। इसमें भी कोई ना कोई एक क्वेश्चन तो रॉन्ग था, 8th क्वेश्चन देख लेते हैं हम। 20 million people in the age group 56 to 65 years, 56 to 65 years, it means 5.12% value was 20 million। then what is the difference between the people in the age group 16 to 25 and 46 to 65? 46 to, पहले 16 to 25 देखते हैं, 16 to 25 was 17.75, 17.75, and 46 to 55%, 46 to 55% was 14.25%, 14.25%। we have to find their difference, तो इनका डिफरेंस कितना बनेगा बेटा, 3.5% बनेगा। we have to find the value of 3.5%। तो कैलकुलेशन करने का क्या है बेटा, 5.12% is 20 million, so 1% will be 20 upon 5.12, then we have to find the value of 3.5%, so value will into 3.5। okay, so that is coming out to be, ये हमारे पास आएगा 13.67, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 13.67 मिलियन आएगा, 13.67 मिलियन, बट दिस वाज नॉट प्रेजेंट इन द ऑप्शन, ये ऑप्शन में था ही नहीं, ठीक है ना। एंड व्हेन द फाइनल आंसर कीज वर रिलीज्ड दे गिव द आंसर बी, बी इज द क्लोजेस्ट। आई डोंट थिंक इतना क्लोज तो नहीं है, ठीक है ना, बट क्वेश्चन तो गलत बनता है, बट आउट ऑफ द गिवन ऑप्शन ये 12.18 के क्लोज था, ठीक है ना। आई डोंट नो कि कैसे उन्होंने इतना कुछ कैलकुलेशन एरर किया होगा while framing the question, ठीक है ना, but approximately you can, out of the given option I would go with 12.18, तो आपको भी 12.18 ही मार्क करना. Next, the difference between the number of people in the age group 46 to 55 and 26 to 35 is 15.75 million. My dear, वो जो difference आएगा that was 3%, ठीक है, 46 to 55 एक बार चेक कर लो, and 26 to 35. 26 to 35, this is 17.25 and here it is 14.25, so that difference is 3%. 3% value is 15.75 million. We have to find the total population. So 3.3% of the total is 15.75. So here though this question was very easy. Total value 15.75 into 100 upon 3. So this is coming out to be 525 million. This was quite straightforward. जितने भी questions दिए उनमें सबसे easy मुझे ये लगा बेटा, ठीक है. और now moving towards the last question. Which age group accounts for the maximum population in the state? इसमें कुछ calculation ही नहीं करना था बेटा, ठीक है ना. We are provided with the different age groups, but again when they release the answer keys, उन्होंने गलत answer keys mark किए थे. They gave the answer as A, but according to me answer should be D, because if we look at the various age groups, तो हमारे जो age group है बेटा उनमें the maximum population belong to the age group 0 to 15, 30%. This is the maximum and it is not present in the option, so our answer should have been none of the above. 0 to 15 years is the maximum population belonging to that age group, so answer should have been none of these, but they gave the answer as A. According to me answer is D, ठीक है. तो I don't know कितने students को इसके marks मिले होंगे, ठीक है ना, but this was according to me. So my dears, that's it for this lecture. See you in the next edition of our question of the month session. So for more details you can just check our website or you may call our center MLC Manu Law Classes. Thank you very much.